my dear Libra, this is a love reading, a prediction for the month of August with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to the channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's 4 elements. Pick a card reading up. Spirit's message for my situation. For the full members to this channel and the reading, the thing I do not see coming, are available for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for July to get a context, and this is the prediction for August. And I will start reading your cards, and I'm using the Tarot Illuminati for the main reading, and I will use Wizard's Tarot with Barbara Moore for clarifications. When I open your deck here, I see the Queen of Wands with the Ace of Swords. So Queen of Wands with the Ace of Swords. It seems like you have gotten a message from someone. I don't know what this message might be about, but it can have been coming in a dream, or someone told you like to your face in real life, or some news came your way. Okay. From possibly a Queen of Wands. So I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have Temperance card with the Queen of Wands. Maybe someone have told you that they still love you, or they still have the hots for you. The Temperance card, it's attraction between opposites. Or we can see this person has a very elaborated hat. And here we have a halo. So it definitely feels like this person burns with some kind of passion for you. We have the black cat here, so this person has a lot of integrity. But they also seem to have a very open heart when it comes to you, or being prepared to work on stuff together with you. This can of course be you as well, being strong and passionate, and being ready for whatever punches life and love throws your way. Okay. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we have the Sun, which is Leo. This Queen of Wands is Aries energy. So this is the highest card for love, the Temperance card that we had before, with the water being mixed back and forth. It's the alchemic wedding. This is the holy matrimony. It's when your soul is healed, you are becoming holy, like healed in yourself. But then we are also ready to meet someone that's on this level, like a healthy person. But sometimes the Sun, it's a person that's self-centered and all about me, but at least they're honest with it. Like the white horse is honest, truthful emotions. Okay, 6 elements. Hermit and the Queen of Wands. So either this is you or this is you. With the Hermit, it can be Libra, of course. It's Virgo energy. And it shows a person that doesn't believe in the things that the Queen of Wands believe in. They are isolating themselves on the top of this cold mountain, cold feelings, cold heart. But they're trying to figure things out. They're trying to find a light, and they might feel like there's an alternative road that's not the common road, like the normal road that we travel. It's this person wants to find like an alternative way forward. Okay. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Libra viewers. So I want my dear Libras to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. Also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. I'm almost feeling like a person is getting more attention than what they want, or they want attention, but they also want to run away from it. Okay, we'll see. I will tune in here for a few seconds towards you and the person most on your mind and your relationship in August. This is the new bottom of the deck, and here we have a King of Wands instead. So it seems like these two people that we are seeing here, they are soulmates. 10 of Wands, but one soulmate is a little bit overwhelmed, I would say. Okay, so, and soulmates doesn't mean that you're supposed to be together, it just means that you have been your souls are from the same soul group, or you have been friends, soul friends for a very long time, lived many lifetimes together. So it feels very easy with these people. You have a lot to talk about. It usually chemistry feels easy to just sit next to this person, but it doesn't, like, it's still a person with a free will and, you know, self-destructive ways, just like you. So it won't be easy. It will always be complications. Okay. And the old bottom is the Princess of Wands. So here I feel like a longing to reach out, either from the Hermit, we remember he was up in those cold mountains, or from the Queen of Wands, or possibly both. The pages or princesses, they are messengers, and this is a person that bursting with a message, or even passion, the kind of passion that we saw with the Temperance card, the alchemic wedding, or the sun, the holy matrimony. So there has been like maybe a growing energy of, like, between two people, that there's it's a little bit off between them. Maybe one is on a long pilgrimage and the other one is dealing with real life. Okay, so we'll see. This is the bond between you two. This is both your feelings for each other. This is your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for August, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation here. Queen of Swords, that's Libra. And we basically see Queen Elizabeth here, very powerful person, and yet in many ways cruel, but also very competent as a queen, I would say. So this is definitely you, and I feel the same vibration as for the Hermit card, that maybe there has been too much fuss, too much drama, too much complications in your love life, and you prefer to be alone, or you maybe would want to have people around you, like to share your paradise here, but you need these people to change. There's a lot of butterflies. Butterflies is symbol for transformation. So you have transformed, and you need the other person to have transformed too. It can't be the same old, same old. It's not going to work. Okay. So this is what's on your mind, Ace of Swords. So you definitely want to reach out to this person and communicate with them, but I'm a little bit scared for what you want to say, like on the behalf of the other person, not for you. I think it's good that you're speaking the truth, but it might be a truth that they don't want to hear, and might, you know, squash them good, okay? Give them their just desserts. But it's only fair, and it's the truth that you might have been holding back for the sake of friendship, for the sake of the relationship, for the sake of peace. But I think this person really needs to hear it. It's better to speak truthfully and honestly. It makes us know each other much better, or even know if we want to know each other. Sometimes we can be in love or be friends with an illusion as well. We think that a person is in a certain way, but it's not who they are, and it's better to show who we are so we match up with the right person instead of being in a mismatched relationship. And this is what's on their mind, and it's this Temperance card. So they just feels like they are ready to put the band back together, and you know, sing in some new hit songs, and you know, go on a world tour. Be together again, do stuff together again, create life together again. They feel strong, they feel ready, work on their their issues, like tolerate and work through also your issues and your drama and your triggers, but also work with their own drama triggers. So usually the Temperance card, it shows the need of kind of accepting other people for who they are, and also learning how to see things from their perspective. It's of course important that both people do this to make it work, but it's very educational for the person that does this, either the other person helps or not, because we expand our soul. If we had like this limited view before, when we have met a person that's totally not like us and have different needs and different understanding of the world, our perspective broadens, so we see more than we were able to see before. If we meet yet another person that has like a total different worldview, we expand our view even more. And that's what this means. So it's not without complication. It usually goes through a lot of misunderstandings, try to communicate. Maybe we get upset and we quarrel a little bit, but at least we quarrel until we come to some kind of conclusion, until we understand each other. And this is what this person is ready to do. Okay. And this is the bond between you two. It's strength. So it says it's a very strong bond, and the hills in the background shows that it can survive any challenge. Like still here in the mountain, you will still feel this strong connection, but it's finally when you come back down in the valley that maybe you can be connected, because here when we go through challenges, sometimes we drift apart, or we can't talk about all the things that is going on with us. We might not have even words to put on these feelings or what we are going through, but when we come down to a better place, it's like we are being sucked back together. This is Leo again, as was the Sun card. Temperance card is Sagittarius. This is Libra and pure air. And here we have your emotions, and it's a 7 of Cups. So your emotion seems to be a little bit all over the place. You don't really know what you want, what you love, what you don't love. Maybe that's why you need to be up in the mountains, to be in a distance from everything and see what it is that you miss, or the things that you don't even think about twice is maybe such a things that you don't need in your life. So sometimes when we have a hard time listening to our inner voice, it can be good to isolate ourselves and see what still lives in us even when it's far away. Okay, so what still matters, what we still think about, what we are still drawn to, what we still miss, what we are still passionate about. So I'm thinking Libra in many cases are trying to figure out what they feel, what they want, what they like, what they don't like. So it can be a matter of choices also. Maybe we have too many options or too many things, too many people wanting to drag us in different direction. And then it can feel good to go like on a vacation or to a cabin or up in the mountain, to just up in a mountain is symbolically, it's like being separate from the rest of the world for a while, to hear our own inner voice. And this is their feelings. Prince of Cups. So very obviously this person is waiting by the waterfall, ready to fall in love with you, or be your best friend, or be your partner in crime, searching for the Holy Grail together. It's on a white horse again. So this person has pure intentions, or at least they don't know better than, like, they tell you the truth that they know. Sometimes the Prince of Cups can be a little bit like unsteady with their emotions, but it's usually because they're a little bit like they're passionate and touchy-feely, so they can be like over the top in love with you, but then super disappointed with you. But I feel a pretty steady energy. It's becoming steady because of the Temperance card and the Strength card, these major arcana cards. It's an invitation. It's it could have been a King of Cups, but then it would be a person that, you know, would already be in a relationship with you, probably. But this is a person asking for you coming closer together. So it might be a new person, but someone that you have been with in a past life in this case, because I feel like at least this person knew you instantly, like this person is, I know them, and you are more like, who are you? So, okay. So this is your behaviors and attitudes. Prince of Swords with a little nose in the air there. So I guess this little Prince of Cups can wait in vain. You will tell them some truth, like hard-won truth, and maybe chop their little head off and then ride into the sunset. So you can see different temperament with the hairstyle on the horse's mane here. This is your approach, hell no, and this is their approach, invitation, trying to look good. So maybe luring you in, or making you feel tempted. So this is their behaviors and attitudes. The alchemist, magician. So this is like you have given them an invitation, or you want to invite them, but maybe you want to invite them for, you know, chopping their little head off and tell them the truth and how awful they treated you and how unfair everything was. And with the magician and all these other cards that we have here, it feels like they are ready to listen and ready to come with a solution. Okay. Sometimes this is the alchemist, so sometimes this alchemist is also magician, can be a little bit like a trickster or a player, but I don't feel that with these more stable cards about forever love. Okay. And the outcome is the Seven of Swords. And I think that energy comes from you. It's you that's trying to slip away. You might find yourself on this side, but this is usually the other person. It can even be the masculine side. This can be the feminine side, because you have a Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords. I'm seeing you through this whole reading being a little bit distant and wanting to sneak away, wanting to not talk, wanting to not solve stuff. Usually this is because we feel there's no point. What's the point? I know how it's all going to end up. It's no point in trying. I'm too old, too young, too skinny, too ugly, I don't know. And so it's no point. But this person feels like there's a point. But we can see it's, maybe you will make a point on them, maybe say something like something a little bit catty, a little bit like putting them on their place, and then galloping away, like, so you thought you could have me, no you won't. Okay, so clarifying the Queen of Swords with the Wizard's Tarot, and we have the Empress. So it seems like you long for love, you're just putting up a tough attitude. Clarifying the Ace of Swords, what's on your mind. High Priestess, self-respect. You don't want to be treated in ways that's not honorable. You want to be a fair person, a level-headed person. You want the other person to be fair and level-headed too. So there's a limit to what you can take. Okay. I'm hearing a song, and they're singing Stranger. Stranger is a girl named Frida. I will put it in the description box if I remember. So clarify the Temperance card. Ace of Cups. So this person loves you. This sits also here with their little Ace of Cups, holding the torch for you, but they are turned away. You can see they're not like chasing you down the street. They are not banging on your door. They are not getting like a restraint order, so they are not stalking you. They are more just sitting where they are, loving you, being ready for whenever you are ready. Okay, so clarifying the bond between you two. Queen of Wands. So we saw the Queen of Wands a lot in the beginning. Aries, Leo energy. So this person is strong for both of you. They have hope for both of you. They have love for both of you. They have passion for both of you. So if you feel a little bit cold and like the cold is starting to spread in your body, this person can probably put some warmth into that said body. Okay. Clarifying your feelings, the Seven of Cups, Tower. You expect the worst. You expect to be attacked. You expect that the other person will think that you are wrong, or they will give you a lot of criticism or try to steal away your dignity. Okay. Clarifying the Prince of Cups, so their feelings. Page of Pentacles, very, it's invitational. It's like they have hope. You have a lot of fear, maybe a little hope too with the Seven of Cups. You would want things to be different, but maybe you don't believe in it. So clarifying the Prince of Swords, your behaviors and attitudes. Two of Swords, which is Libra. You're trying to fight them off, fighting off your own thoughts about this person, probably putting them on a back burner and, you know, forget they ever existed because it's more convenient or it's less challenging. Clarifying the Magician, Alchemist here. Knight of Wands. Maybe they will gallop after you in the future here, okay? And you are running for the hills and they are trying to catch up with you. It's 3 knights here. Knights are passionate energy. It's usually action-oriented energy. So here they're just waiting for you. But since you're running in the other direction and refuse, and they might need to come after you. And maybe you're waiting for them to come after you also. It's like, la la la, I'm running away from you. But you see on their little face that they are kind of intrigued. Okay. So cat and mouse thingy. Clarify the Seven of Swords, the Star card. So it seems like Libra or whomever is on this side wants to have hope and wants the other person to ignite this hope. Page of Cups. So there's a little scared inner child here that doesn't want to be exposed, but want to have a reconciliation. So both people seems to want the same thing. It's just that the person on this side is going to refuse to do anything about it. The person on this side doesn't want to be a stalker, but are prepared to do whatever it takes if they just know that this person would want that kind of approach. Okay, so we'll see. This is a card for you from the Starseed Oracle. Empathic Starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. This is probably your issue. You're a highly sensitive, very like intuitive person, living in connection with the universe at all times, feeling everything. So if people come with a messed up energy, it will drain you. Like it will drain you quickly, or picking up what's not yours, which might be like another reason to why you need to live up in the mountains. It could be good if you learn to protect yourself energetically, to put like a golden bubble around yourself. So whenever you go through a mall or go to a party or a family reunion or something, you put this golden dome around you, which makes their energy kind of bounce off your golden dome. So the things you can choose what you want to engage in emotionally and what you don't want to engage in emotionally. It's not like it's constantly washing over you and draining you and making you need to, you know, go to bed after half an hour. So you need to work on your energetic sovereignty. So you don't need miles and miles between you and other people. You can be with them and still, it's not about not caring. It's about not being so energetically involved. We can still listen with like big ears, and we can give advice if the other person is seeking this, but it's not your problem, it's not your issue, it's not on your shoulders to fix it. The world won't end if you are not there to deal. And so it seems like you are very high vibrating energy, but it also makes you sensitive, and therefore you need to put your boundary like way out there somewhere on the horizon, and that makes you a little bit of a loner. Okay. This is the other person. Wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven, so they're basically waiting for you to come to a place where you would be ready for them. So they just hang about. It's much like the Prince of Cups here. They're just there for you. Okay. So, interesting. I would urge you to watch the love reading for July to learn more about this situation or relationship. And please share my videos to let more people know about them. Also, like the video to show YouTube that you want to see readings from me in your feed also in the future. And of course, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be sure that you get noticed when I'm posting a new video. Thank you so much in advance also for watching this far. Take really good care. Until next time, stay awake, stay healthy, stay blessed, and bye for now.